Hey guys, it's Renee. I wanted to check in my last vlog. I was just having such a hard time that I just wanted to check in and let you guys know how things are going. I'm actually working on a vlog, but it's going to take quite a bit of editing, so it's going to be a while before I get it up. But I'm doing a vlog on the ways that I do successfully maintain weight in life, P4 basically. So there's things I know that don't work for me that I continue to do, and that's sort of the thing that I've got to figure out and go, go work on those things. But I know what I need to do, and I've got some really, good tips on how to do some of these things. So anyways, I'm putting a vlog together for people for just maintenance and life and the things I've learned in the last 3 rounds, sort of the do's and don'ts. So hopefully that'll be helpful, but it's going to take quite a bit of editing because I've got several sections. I've got a couple of cooking things and just kind of showing some tips or whatever. The other thing that's going on, I've been super, super sick this last week. Today's the first day I've even felt partway human. And I've had a stomach bug, so I've not been able to keep much food down. So it's like, it makes it worse because the things that aggravate my stomach, like sugars and starches, are also the only things that I can handle and keep down because they're those sort of easy to digest and process. So I've been living on saltine crackers and Gatorade for days. Finally got to add some soups in. Yesterday was really the first day I ate real food in almost a week. So my gut feels terrible. Once I know that I'm better, I'll probably do some sort of like a juicing day. I find that that really helps me to feel a lot better if I do a fruits and vegetables juicing. And I'll share that a little bit in my vlog that I do, like the life maintenance vlog. Just because I find that to be a really good tool when I'm doing that pretty regularly. I get all the vegetables in right off the bat. And I actually think I'm going to try it in my P2 because I've been using kale and chard. One of those is on HCG. I can't remember now. It's been so long since I've done a P2 round. And I'm not crazy about it, but it's so good for you. And so I thought about so I've been using those in when I'm juicing, and you just put it with an apple or some other fruit, and it actually makes it taste sweet. So I thought, well, if there's a day when you just don't feel very hungry, but you want to get your nutrients in, to juice that chard or kale, whichever one it is, and with your apple, with your fruit, and then just drink that over the day. So I'm going to try that this round. We'll see. Starting another round here pretty soon. I have to go to the doctor on the 28th and get my hormone levels checked. I've been having lots of weird things happening with my hormones, and so I don't want to be on HCG when I go get my blood drawn. So I'll start another round here pretty soon. But I think I'm going to focus, even though I'll be on P2, I think I'm really going to make the focus of my vlogs, unless I do cooking vlogs or something, or I might do like tips, since this is my 4th round, for newer people on kind of how to make HCG work for you, make it easier for you. And I keep saying I'm going to do a travel vlog since I travel so much on HCG, and I need to do that. I also had a friend ask me to do a vlog, several people like in my real life that watch me, that on how I pack for a trip, because I do these really long work trips. I don't believe in checking luggage because as much as I travel, you've got to be nimble, and if your flight gets canceled, you can't be waiting around on your luggage. You got to go fast. So I packed for a 21-day trip in a carry-on. So I don't know. I keep saying I'm going to do that vlog, and a couple of friends of mine keep asking me to do it. So I've got a few coming up that I'm going to work on. I'm doing better than my last vlog. Still the same struggles, but I'm just trying to tackle them in bite-sized chunks. And I'm doing a few things that are a little bit outside my comfort zone, but that I keep saying I want to do. And so all of that stuff helps me when it comes to my weight. When I feel like I'm making positive progress in my life and doing the things that I want to do, and not letting... What happens with my particular fun brand of perfectionism is I don't even want to try because I'm afraid I won't be as good at it as I expect myself to be. So I've always wanted to write. I have a little bit of a gift for writing, but I don't do it enough because, I tell myself, oh, it's not good enough, or I don't really have anything to say. Who would really want to read that? So I started blogging about a year ago, and right now it's just my friends who read it, and that's cool. But I wanted to blog about a particular topic in my life because it's also something that I think in order to maintain my weight, I need to deal with it better and differently. I wasn't sure whether I was going to tell you guys or not, but this is such a great and supportive community, so I'm just going to tell you what it is. I'm a birth mother, if you don't know what that is. I have a child that I placed for adoption 16 years ago. And we have an open adoption, so we know each other, we visit each other, we talk to each other on the phone, that kind of thing. It's, for a hard situation, it's a good way to deal with it, in my opinion. But it is something that I started putting on weight about when my birth son was about a year old. Just self-soothing and self-punishing at the same time. I kept my life really quite a disaster for a long time. My love life was a disaster. The only thing I kind of allowed myself to do is make a decent amount of money, but even with that, I was not smart with my money and I got myself into financial trouble. All of it just to justify in my own mind, like, look, see, I'm such a wreck. I could never parent. So this is why, look, I'm fat, I don't have a good job, I've, can't manage my own money, I'm this, I'm that, I'm this, I'm that. All of these justifications in my mind so that I wouldn't feel bad about the decision that I made, even though it was the right decision at the time for all parties involved. So, long story short, I wanted to write about that partly because I think there's just not enough voices out there. Like if you Google adoption or open adoption, you get lots of agencies, you get lots of prospective parents, but you don't get a lot of help or words from someone who's gone through it and is a relatively successful human in life. I've got my problems and I'm trying to work through some of them, but I am gainfully employed. I have a really good job that pays me really well. I have a successful relationship. I have a nice home. I have good family. I have good friends. My life isn't perfect. I'm not perfect, but I've done well and I've learned a lot through this experience that I'd like to share with people. I don't know if anyone will read it or not, but I figure even if they don't, it'll be good for me to write about it. Because I think that's part of the process I need to go through too with maintaining my weight, is just to head on face the things that are hard and head on face some of the reasons that I gained the weight in the first place and to get new coping skills for them. So when I feel sad about the situation or when I feel sad about the adoption or feel whatever it is that I'm feeling, I'm doing something else. I'm writing about it. I'm helping other people. I've got something different that I'm doing than reaching for food. So that's kind of some of the things. I'm also started actively working on my house, which I know that may not sound like that big of a deal, but coming into my house, traveling as much as I have been, I've actually had a pretty good break from traveling this month, and so I'm getting a lot of stuff done at the house, and that just makes me feel so much better that I walk into a couple of rooms and they're actually decorated and they look nice and they're clean and they're tidy, rather than boxes and clutter, and it just feels so overwhelming and I just want to crawl into the refrigerator and eat, and that's it because it's so overwhelming. So doing better than last time I checked in. Thanks you guys for your sweet comments. You're so wonderful. This is an up and down experience, so today I'm up, tomorrow I may be down. You just never know, but it's really good to have a place where you can come on and just share all of that. So I hope you guys are all doing well. There's a lot of new people out there. I need to catch up on their vlogs and kind of get to know them a little bit. And that's about it. I'm going way long, so I'm going to end it here and wish you all guys a good night, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye!